4 nuts you should eat and 4 you should avoid. Seniors must watch. Getting older doesn't mean slowing down. It means getting smarter about what you eat. Brain sparkles. Here's the truth about nuts that can protect your heart, joints, and memory, or silently harm them. Warning. Check mark 4 nuts you should eat. Walnuts. Brain fuel and anti-aging power. Brain collision. Almonds. Heart protector and cholesterol fighter heart. Pistachios. Energy booster and sugar balancer high voltage. Brazil nuts. Just 1 daily equals thyroid and immunity support shield. Cross mark 4 nuts you shouldn't eat. Salted peanuts. Hidden sodium bomb fearful face. Candied almonds. Sugar overload lollipop. Macadamia nuts. Too fatty for weak digestion warning. Cashews in excess, kidney stone trigger prohibited. Old woman speech balloon elders deserve strength, not struggle. Choose your nuts wisely for a longer, sharper, happier life. Glowing star. When it comes to superfoods for seniors, few foods can compete with the humble walnut, a true brain nut that looks exactly like the organ it heals. Nature has a funny way of showing us what's good for us, and walnuts are the perfect example. Light bulb. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, the same healthy fats that protect your brain cells and sharpen memory. As we age, our brain naturally slows down, but walnuts act like natural brain oil, keeping your neurons firing smoothly and your focus strong. Studies show that just a handful of walnuts a day can improve mental alertness, emotional balance, and even reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease. DNA. But that's not all. These crunchy powerhouses also fight inflammation and premature aging. The antioxidants in walnuts, such as vitamin E and polyphenols, work to repair cell damage, reduce wrinkles, and support glowing skin from within. Imagine a food that helps you stay sharp, calm, and youthful. That's the walnut magic. Glowing star. For seniors, walnuts also protect the heart and joints. Their healthy fats lower bad cholesterol, ease joint stiffness, and keep your circulation running smoothly, which means better mobility, better memory, and more energy to enjoy life every day. Red heart biceps. Bowl with spoon. Best way to eat them. Eat 4 to 6 walnut halves daily, raw, soaked overnight, or sprinkled on oatmeal, yogurt, or salads. Avoid roasted or salted versions to keep the nutrients pure and sodium low. Speech balloon pro tip. Combine walnuts with a few soaked almonds and a cup of green tea in the morning. A perfect anti-aging combo to kickstart your brain and body for the day. Sun teapot. Remember, as you age, your brain needs nourishment, not medicine. Every crunchy bite of walnut is like sending a love letter to your brain. I care for you. Stay young, stay strong. Sparkling heart. Don't be fooled by their size. Almonds may be small, but their power to protect your heart and body is enormous. For seniors, they're not just a snack. They're a daily dose of health, energy, and longevity. Glowing star. Every almond is packed with vitamin E, magnesium, and healthy fats that act like armor for your heart. These nutrients help lower bad cholesterol (LDL) while raising the good one (HDL), keeping your arteries clean and your blood pressure steady. For older adults, that means a stronger heart, smoother circulation, and a lower risk of heart attack or stroke. Beating heart. But almonds don't stop at heart health. They're also nature's anti-aging capsules. The antioxidants in almonds fight off free radicals, those tiny troublemakers that cause wrinkles, memory fog, and tiredness. Eat a handful daily, and you're feeding your skin, your brain, and your mood all at once. Sparkles. For seniors who often struggle with sugar levels, almonds are a miracle snack. Their slow-digesting fiber and protein keep your blood sugar stable and help you stay full longer, perfect for managing weight and avoiding that post-meal energy crash. Fork and knife with plate. Speech balloon pro tip for seniors. Soak 5 to 7 almonds overnight and peel them in the morning. This simple trick makes them easier to digest and enhances nutrient absorption. Add them to warm milk, oats, or smoothies for a gentle, heart-loving start to your day. Sun. And here's something fascinating. Research shows that daily almond eaters tend to have better memory and sharper focus. That's because almonds improve blood flow to the brain and reduce oxidative stress, helping you stay mentally clear and emotionally balanced. So, if you're over 50, make this tiny nut your daily ritual of strength. A handful of almonds can be your secret weapon against aging, fatigue, and heart trouble. Collision. Heart remember. Medicine treats, almonds prevent. Choose natural power over pills, one crunch at a time. If you're looking for a nut that brings energy, balance, and a smile with every bite, look no further than the pistachio, the happy nut of nature. Smile biceps. For seniors, pistachios are more than just a tasty snack. They're a complete energy booster packed with fiber, protein, and heart-healthy fats. Every handful gives you the power to stay active, alert, and positive throughout the day. High voltage. Unlike sugary or salty snacks that cause your energy to crash, pistachios release energy slowly and steadily. That means no sudden tiredness, no sugar spikes, just clean, lasting fuel for your body and brain. Brain green heart. Pistachios are especially great for seniors who need to manage blood sugar and cholesterol levels. The combination of fiber and antioxidants helps control sugar absorption, while the healthy fats support heart function. Research shows that regular pistachio eaters often have better blood sugar control and lower risk of diabetes, a huge plus for older adults. Shot prohibited. And here's a fun fact. Pistachios are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, two powerful antioxidants that protect your eyes from age-related vision problems like cataracts or macular degeneration. Eyes sparkles. Just a few pistachios a day can help keep your eyesight sharp and bright. Speech balloon pro tip for seniors. Eat 10 to 15 unsalted pistachios mid-morning or in the evening instead of biscuits or chips. You'll feel lighter, more energetic, and full for longer. Choose roasted, unsalted, or lightly dry roasted ones to avoid excess sodium. Pistachios also bring joy to your digestive system. Their natural fiber feeds good gut bacteria, helping with smooth digestion and reducing bloating, something many older adults struggle with. Herb. And of course, there's something special about the ritual of cracking open each pistachio. It slows you down, keeps you mindful, and turns snacking into a healthy, calming habit. Woman in lotus position. Meet the Brazil nut, a super nut so powerful that just 1 or 2 a day can make a massive difference in your health, especially as you age. For seniors, this is not just a snack, it's a natural shield for your immune system and thyroid health. Brain sparkling heart. What makes Brazil nuts special? Their secret weapon is selenium, a rare mineral most diets lack, but your body urgently needs. Selenium acts like a bodyguard for your cells, protecting them from damage and boosting your immunity from within. Collision. It helps your body fight infections, reduce inflammation, and even support memory and mood. For seniors, who often face slower metabolism and weaker thyroid function, selenium is a true lifesaver. Your thyroid, the tiny gland that controls energy, weight, and mood, depends on selenium to stay balanced. When you eat Brazil nuts regularly, you're helping your thyroid stay strong and active, which means more energy, better focus, and a stable mood all day long. High voltage. But that's not all. Brazil nuts are also rich in zinc, magnesium, and vitamin E, nutrients that protect your heart, strengthen your bones, and nourish your skin. These creamy nuts even help maintain healthy cholesterol levels, giving your heart the gentle care it deserves. Heart, speech balloon pro tip for seniors. Eat just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts a day. That's enough to meet your daily selenium needs. Chestnut too many can give you excess selenium, so moderation is key. Enjoy them raw or chopped into oatmeal, smoothies, or salads for a nutty, creamy texture. They're also excellent for stress control. Selenium helps regulate mood hormones like serotonin, reducing anxiety and promoting calmness. Man in lotus position green heart. Think of Brazil nuts as nature's multivitamin in a shell. Simple, natural, and incredibly powerful. They don't just add years to your life, they add life to your years. Sun-faced they look harmless, crunchy, and fun to snack on. But for seniors, salted peanuts can quietly become a health trap in disguise. Grimace. Let's be honest. Who doesn't love the salty crunch of peanuts while watching TV or chatting with family? But here's the shocking truth. That salty coating hides more danger than delight. Each handful of salted peanuts packs a huge amount of sodium, and too much sodium is the enemy of the aging heart. Heart on fire. As we grow older, our kidneys and blood vessels become more sensitive to salt. Eating salted peanuts daily can raise your blood pressure, strain your heart, and even lead to fluid retention and swelling in the legs. Prohibited high sodium also increases the risk of stroke and kidney damage, silent problems that build up slowly but hit hard. Warning. And it doesn't stop there. Many salted peanuts on the market are deep fried in cheap oils that create harmful fats. These trans fats clog your arteries, raise bad cholesterol, and destroy the good fats your body needs. In short, every crunch might be adding pressure on your heart and arteries without you even realizing it. Heartbreak. Speech balloon pro tip for seniors. If you love peanuts, and who doesn't? Switch to unsalted, dry roasted, or boiled peanuts instead. They're full of plant protein, magnesium, and fiber, all heart-friendly nutrients, without the dangerous sodium overload. For even better results, mix a few unsalted peanuts with soaked almonds or walnuts. This combo gives you energy, healthy fats, and a balanced flavor that satisfies cravings without hurting your health. Herb. Also remember, it's not about giving up peanuts, it's about choosing smarter peanuts. Your heart, kidneys, and blood pressure will all thank you. Folded hands, they look beautiful, smell heavenly, and taste divine, but for seniors, candied almonds are one of the sweetest traps you can fall into. Disappointed candy. Almonds on their own are heart heroes, full of healthy fats, vitamin E, and antioxidants. But when they're coated with sugar, caramel, or honey glaze, all those amazing benefits vanish under a layer of sticky, sugary danger. Warning. Here's the truth. Each handful of candied almonds can contain as much sugar as a candy bar. Chocolate that means a quick spike in your blood sugar levels, followed by a crash that leaves you tired, dizzy, and craving more. For seniors, especially those managing diabetes or prediabetes, that roller coaster can be extremely risky. Prohibited. Excess sugar doesn't just affect blood sugar, it also attacks your heart and arteries. Over time, Sugar causes inflammation inside blood vessels, increasing the risk of heart disease, stroke, and fatty liver. Your healthy snack suddenly turns into a silent enemy. Heartbreak. And let's not forget the calories. Those glossy almonds are often coated in butter or syrup, adding unnecessary fats that lead to weight gain and sluggish digestion. Many store-bought versions even contain preservatives and artificial flavorings that can trigger bloating, fatigue, and allergies. Weary. Speech balloon pro tip for seniors. If you love the flavor of candied almonds, try a healthier twist. Lightly roast plain, unsalted almonds at home and sprinkle a pinch of cinnamon or a drop of pure honey for natural sweetness. Honey Pot Sparkles. You'll enjoy the same comforting taste without the sugar overload. Also, eat almonds in the morning or as a midday snack. They provide long-lasting energy, improve focus, and support heart health when eaten the right way. Sun face. Remember, it's not almonds that harm you, it's the sugar disguise they're hiding under. The shine of the candy isn't worth the cost to your health. Heartbreak. They're rich, creamy, and taste like luxury, but for seniors, macadamia nuts can quietly cause more trouble than benefit. Thought balloon. While these nuts are often praised as healthy fats, their heavy oil content can be too much for an aging digestive system to handle. Macadamias contain up to 75% fat, even more than most other nuts. Butter. Although these are mostly good monounsaturated fats, seniors with slow metabolism, gallbladder issues, or weak digestion may struggle to process them. The result: indigestion, bloating, heartburn, or nausea, symptoms that can make daily eating uncomfortable and energy levels drop. Pensive face. For older adults, the digestive system naturally becomes less efficient with age. Too much fat at once forces the liver and gallbladder to work overtime, making macadamia nuts a risky snack if eaten in large amounts. In fact, some seniors report that even a small handful leaves them feeling heavy or sluggish afterward. ZZZ. That's not to say macadamias are bad. They do contain valuable nutrients like vitamin B1, iron, and antioxidants. The problem is how concentrated their fat content is. For seniors managing cholesterol, diabetes, or heart conditions, overeating macadamia nuts can undo progress by raising calorie intake and slowing digestion. Warning. Speech balloon pro tip for seniors. If you truly enjoy macadamia nuts, eat them occasionally, not daily. Limit yourself to 3 to 4 nuts at a time, and never pair them with other oily foods like fried snacks or cheese. The best way to enjoy them is raw or lightly dry roasted with no salt or sugar coating. Fork and knife with plate. A smarter alternative. Switch to lighter, easier to digest nuts like almonds or pistachios. They give you healthy fats too, but with more fiber and fewer digestive risks. Herb. Remember, your stomach is not as forgiving as it used to be. Treat it with kindness. Green Heart. Healthy eating after 50 isn't about eating less, it's about eating smarter. They're buttery, creamy, and oh so addictive. But for seniors, cashews are one of those looks healthy but be careful foods. Yummy face. What most people don't know is that, while cashews are full of good nutrients, too many can quietly stress your kidneys, raise blood pressure, and add unnecessary fat to your diet. Anguished. Cashews contain oxalates, natural compounds that can build up in the kidneys when eaten in large amounts. Over time, this buildup increases the risk of kidney stones, a painful and dangerous condition, especially for older adults whose kidney function may already be slower. Prohibited droplet. They're also quite high in phosphorus and potassium. While these minerals are healthy in moderation, seniors with kidney issues or high blood pressure must watch their intake carefully. Too many cashews can make it harder for the kidneys to filter waste effectively, leading to fluid retention, swelling, or fatigue. Face with peaking eye. And let's talk about calories. Cashews are calorie-dense. A single handful can pack 150 to 200 calories. That's fine for someone active, but for seniors with a slower metabolism, those calories quickly turn into extra weight, putting more pressure on the joints and heart. Heart on fire. Still, cashews aren't villains. They do contain iron, zinc, and magnesium, which help with energy and bone health. The secret lies in moderation and smart preparation. Light bulb, speech balloon pro tip for seniors. If you love cashews, and who doesn't? Limit yourself to 5 to 6 raw, unsalted cashews a few times a week. Avoid roasted, salted, or honey-coated varieties. They're full of sodium and sugar that strain your heart and kidneys. Droplet instead. Pair a few cashews with other nuts like walnuts or almonds for balance. Also, always stay hydrated. Drinking enough water helps your kidneys flush out oxalates and toxins, keeping your system clear and strong. Potable water sparkles. Cashews are meant to be a treat, not a daily habit. Too many can turn that creamy goodness into a health burden. Prohibited. In short, cashews are tasty but tricky. A small handful gives nutrition, but overdoing it can quietly harm your kidneys and heart. Enjoy with caution, stay hydrated, and remember, the secret to long life is balance, not excess. Herb.